let's figure out this big order. Let's get the fuck rid of Yasuo. I always ban Yasuo. I never spare him because it is pretty annoying to play. It is pretty annoying to play against them, even though I normally do win the lane against them. Well, it's like they read. But yeah, so what we got going on here is we have the preseason 7 stuff happening. Now you guys might be wondering, what's Garen's position in this moment, in this situation? And I'm gonna tell you, I think Garen is in a pretty good spot right now. I think, all right, let me just put this in perspective for you. Things can go two ways from now on. Way number one, the assassins are OP, alright? The assassins get OP, people learn how to use them properly, they abuse their power spikes, they are so strong, and so Riot either nerfs them or Riot buffs the tanks, makes the tanks be more tanky, you know, gets us better armor items and improves the stats on Randuin's, Deadman's Blade, that kind of stuff. So we get that going on, and we benefit from that. Another possibility is that the assassins, people just don't seem to be able to use them properly, to abuse them properly, that kind of stuff. And so they end up, you know, they end up needing a buff. And Riot either buffs the assassin, making us fall probably into the first category, the first possible scenario that I've just depicted, or Riot buffs Lethality. And if Riot buffs Lethality, we benefit as well. Because, let me actually put this into perspective. At this time, Lethality Garen isn't as strong as Armor Pen Garen. Still strong. Still huge amount of damage. Still pretty good. Not very consistent. Your damage output depends on the enemy level. So it's not as consistent as it could be before. Also, one important thing that you have to keep in mind is that you know, you need to scale in the late game, and the damage doesn't increase based on your level, but on the enemy's level. So if the enemies are behind, you're not gonna get any more damage. Now it's true, the lethality items actually give a little more in terms of the raw number. Like for instance, Mordio used to give you 10 armor pen, and now the substitute for that, which is Edge of Night, gives 15. This guy's dodging. Never mind, he's getting Fiora. That's a big deal, alright. So in late game, you actually end up doing more damage. Alright, let me just figure out what I should get. As you can see, I'm using 80 per level runes rather than armor pen ones. But I'm thinking I'm gonna use the armor pen against Fiora because she's relatively squishy. Although I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go with Grasp. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go with Storm Raiders. Let's go on the offensive side. So this setup that I have right now is exactly the same, completely parallel over to the old armor pen Garen, which is actually, instead of having 12 armor pen, we're gonna get 14 lethality. So it's pretty much the same thing. But the way this works is you scale. So I think this season Tanky Garen is gonna see a return. I'm not sure if this game we're gonna have to get you know, tankier first and then focus on some you know, offensive stats. It depends on the lane, and against Fiora you can't really say, because if the Fiora is skilled, she's gonna give me hell, and I'm not gonna be able to build 80 early, and I'm gonna have to actually stack up some armor first so we can actually trade. All the while making sure we don't get hit on the vitals, which is something that can happen. You know, we can't really always avoid that. Also, I've had a friend tell me that Hecarim Z doesn't actually proc the Courage of the Colossus, which is kind of surprising. I guess I'm gonna figure it out because I think it does. It is a displacement, so yep. But yeah, so what's gonna happen in this season is the things that I told you guys. Garen kind of stands into both the assassin category and the tanks category, which means indeed that we're gonna end up with a lot of potential this season. Of course, it depends on Riot and the path they choose to follow, but as you guys probably figured out, either way, we're probably gonna get benefits in both cases. One important thing to keep in mind is that Riot has actually promised to deliver a buff to Garen. They were actually thinking about giving it in patch 6.23. PBE has been having Garen with a few modifications on the E. For instance, the E would shred the enemy's armor by 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7% scaling per level for 4 seconds, and it's stacking up for 5 times, which means that on level 5 your E would actually decrease the enemy's armor by 7% x5, which means it is 35% armor reduction, which is more than the Black Lever does from the get-go, which is, you know, pretty fucking amazing. They actually have reverted those changes. I'm not sure if they did that because they were unbalanced, and I actually think it's probably because of that, because let's face it, giving armor pen to Garen makes him extremely dangerous, meaning that, you know, when you want to counter Garen, you're going to stack up armor, you know, because you stack up armor and it does less damage. True, it also does magic damage, and when you're the villain, you're going to take a lot of true damage too, but it's not enough to kill you, you know. So if you have enough armor, you can actually withstand and trade. If Garen gets armor reduction, it doesn't matter how much armor you get, you're gonna get wrecked anyway, because he just reduces that, a huge amount of that. And if you stack it up with a Black Lever, you would actually get up to a 65% armor reduction. And if you also had lethality, it means that you would actually penetrate the base armor and ignore a 65% of the bonus one, which is crazy, alright? This is fucking insane. So I'm actually pretty sure that they actually reverted those changes because they weren't fair. They weren't healthy for the game. But they actually also said that we can expect them to return in some form for patch 6.24 cycle, which means that Riot is going to still buff Garen, just not 100% sure if they want to go with the armor shred or something else. Now, you guys probably know, if you follow me and or Marine Revenge, we have been complaining about Garen's early game issues, and both me and Todd think that the best way to actually fix this is to just give us a little more of a base stats tuning, if you know what I mean. Like, you could actually increase the E's base damage and not the one that scales based on our AD slightly on the first 3 levels. Something like that would actually make it worth to max E first, just like you did before. You know, you could actually do that. But I think Armor Shred is actually something so consistent throughout the game. It's not even that big of a buff in the early game, so Garen's early game problems would be the same, and his late game would get insane. You know, beyond what it is already now, which is pretty good because Garen is the late game champ now. So I don't know if that's the right path. I would actually be excited about having, you know, some free armor pen. This fucking Sona's playing on a fucking potato or something, or she DC'd. Either way, this is actually being insanely long and boring. Thank God I've gotten so many things to talk about. So I would be excited about that, but it wouldn't actually solve the problems that we have with the early game. It just wouldn't. It's a matter of fact. You know, you solve early game problems by tuning the stats and the skills. You don't do that by giving gold efficiency, more gold efficiency, because Garen is already a gold efficiency based champion, because we stack up our W and get more tankiness for free. Alright? So if you give Garen free stats, making him even more of a gold efficiency based champion, I think that's a little unfair. In that case, I could actually see Garen being a little bit not balanced. Alright? But, you know, it's still nothing that I can comment on. I don't know. People on the PBE test these things and comment. So we're gonna have to figure it out. Alright, so let's get the shop going. We are against the Fiora, so we're starting with the old school kind of start. Lots of armor to begin with, and gonna start with the Q because she starts with the mobility spell. I don't know if it's the Q or whatever it is, but our team comp isn't actually that bad. We kind of lack tankiness, matter of fact, which is actually a pretty big turn down for me to go for armor pen first. So I might just get a Warden's Mail, given that the enemy jungler is AD based too. So if we get a Warden's Mail, we're actually going to be able to withstand more damage. And as you can see, we have a Grandfather's Gift, which makes us Our first damaging attack or ability deal bonus damage, which is actually 6% of the enemy's maximum current health, which is fucking awesome, alright? It's huge. Like, if she comes close to this brush and I actually land my Q on her, she's gonna take over 150 damage total, which is bullshit. So yeah, this is definitely a particular kind of their ADC was I'm sorry. Their ADC was bronze 1 season 6. What? Well, that's actually pretty weird because my elos should be gold 2 flex Q X plat 2. This is actually weird. This is not really, doesn't really make sense. Whatever. I'm actually more worried about the Fiora, honestly, because Fiora versus Garen is actually an easy matchup. But however you look at it, I actually didn't proc Green Father's gift. If she basic attacks me, I'm gonna take free damage. Alright, so we're gonna proc it in a minute and still fail to last it. Fair enough. This is a better vital for us, so we can actually try to last it now. If she auto attacks with she tries to auto attack us, she's gonna get minion aggro because she goes to the top side. There we go. So we have 23 lethality to begin with, which is about 8 armor pen when it comes to the old armor pen. That was a decent trade overall. She's got a user potion. She doesn't have a response. I could flash for her, but they already got first blood, so no point. No point. Ah, she actually used the response. Riposte, sorry, yeah. My friend's subscribers actually fixed that, and I'm interested into being precise when it comes to pronunciation. I know I could have gotten that, but I'm just afraid. I don't want to trade now. I want to get my level 3 and a better vital. It was a good trade. She didn't even actually try to trade, let's be fair. We just get rid of this vital, which is not good for us. Hop in the brush, get the Greed and Father's gift. Alright, it's actually going pretty well. We're out farming her by a bit. She's gonna try to trade now. We can expect that. Yep. So we used our W properly and won the trade. So we can go for the kill now. If she actually bothers overextending that little bit so that we can actually get something going on. Come on. Come on, just fucking overextend already. She has a riposte again now, so we're out of the kill spot for now. Are you shitting me? Seriously, no, I'm sorry for being toxic. And as you can see, I finally bothered. Alright, let's just do... I wanna get boots. This is gonna good. Let's meet this Kazakhs, honestly. I could have actually bothered buying a control ward, put it into the fucking inventory, but still didn't buy it. See how bad I am? No matter how easy the champion is, I'm gonna get wrecked just because I'm stupid. Shit, man. I wanna get that creep, but I can't, because she fucks my ass. Kill sharing. Bad miss. It was actually a bad trade. We traded into minions, which kind of got us screwed, and we deserved to get wrecked, so... It was a bad trade. Big mistake. She's trying to abuse that, won't change a thing, because we can sustain. Might actually be able to do that without popping another potion. She has a big wave. I was actually just trying to get the minions, and I did that, so I'm alright with this. Is she gonna get level 6? Nice, she doesn't. That's worth. Actually, after waiting for so long for the loading screen to finish, I'd actually not be so happy if they surrendered. I'm pushing the lane because she's probably gone back, so it's no... See? She did. And we actually forced a TP, which is worth. Say, actually see if she comes ward. She has level 6 now, so it's dangerous. She knew that. She knew. She knew. Alright. Okay, she has 200 HP. We can just sustain and stay. We're gonna get ganked, that's for sure, but we are men of risks. So we're gonna take the risk and stay. And get another vital, please. That's much better, thanks. I'm obviously not gonna try to get the kill because she has too many minions, so we're just gonna wait. Just wait. Zyra quotes. And I know that because so many people play Zyra nowadays, so... Yeah, I've noticed she's took out my... She's gonna move in for the engage. We're gonna wait for her to engage on us. Keep silence last. We might be getting ganked by Cat. No shite, not good. Move out, get a better vital. Alright. Dude, this Kha'Zix is so bad. Like, flat out bad. She's missing, so I wouldn't want Kha'Zix to be in the enemy jungle. I think, well, she's gonna get the casters because they're not gonna push the lane fast enough to get back on the turret when she comes back. But she is going to not get the... She's definitely gonna not get the... Oh shit.
An enemy has been slain.
She shouldn't be able to get the cannon. That's what I was trying to say. Kha'Zix got behind us, so she's gonna have to... Well, she actually gets them all. We're better. We're ahead in CS. We have an assist, so... But I'm just mad, because if I got the first blood there, I would have probably been able to snowball at ease, because we would have gotten a lot more gold. And I muted Kha'Zix, because if you do this, you're not behaving properly to the team. Because I wasted my summoners to get half the gold I actually deserve. And that doesn't give me the same advantage. It's a matter of fact. I'm not saying he lost my lane or anything, but, shit, I mislasted. I'm not saying that he lost my lane or anything, but he's definitely hasn't done a service to me, alright? That's not helpful. You know, it was a pretty telegraphed thing that she was gonna actually try to go for that vital. We got that. Alright. He already took out the control ward back there. Now a good vital. Much better. can actually use one of our stacks, get level 9 before we do anything. What was that? If we could land our silence. That's worth. She takes the full damage now. Really? She flashed my ult. That's not supposed to be possible. Whatever. That's her flash. That's our flash too though. Fuck me. We gotta get the turret now. I can't believe what happened right now. Wish Todd could see it. She ulted, right? Yeah, she did, but I still have to go back. I'm gonna get this cannon and back off. Not a good title. Shit, I missed it. Time to back off. When the serrated dirt gives you the move speed, you actually get back your lane so fast. It's almost insane. Let's move up. See how fast I run. Move through the brush because I get move speed when I do that too. Masteries. The reason why I'm pushing is because I don't want her to go bot to go towards the mid brush and clear my ward. She's probably gonna queue back in, and to make sure she doesn't, I'm gonna push the lane again. You see, that's a null trick for baiting the riposte. If you go close to her but you don't actually hit her, you're not going to proc it. So you can actually, you gotta make sure that you got your auto attacks disabled in the settings though. You can see that was an amazing trade thanks to the Storm Raiders. So you can see it still works. Not as good as before, but it still does. You just have to get some degree of, you know, I don't know, a feel on how your damage is looking like. Ah shit, he actually parried that. I'm dead. If I don't die, I gotta consider myself like if I live. I thought I actually landed my silence because I used it like, I acted weirdly too. That was dumb. And I'm getting ganked, so I gotta get the fuck out of here. Alright, so he's actually not ganking me anymore. We can deal with him if he comes. Get me level 11. No, I actually thought I was gonna get level 11 out of the creep. See, some raiders just saved me. Do I have to continue talking about why the mastery is good? I don't think so. I think you guys figured it out. Ooh, ooh, we got the Yomus, and he didn't push the lane properly, as you can see. So we're getting something nice. Oh, also there's an important new thing that you guys are gonna see in chat, in all chat right now. So boring, yeah. OP, Garen, new champ, blah blah blah. Typical bronze chatter. And it is really typical bronze chatter, guys. I'm not even trying to make it funny. Actually wasted my W there. We can silence her with a flash and kill her. She was probably riding, and I don't give a shit.
I will fight as long as I stand.
She was surely riding. Oh man, alright.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's get the turret so that we can roam. And there we go, guys. This is the news. Matter of fact, guys, if you guys go on my LoL skill page, you should be able to see this statistic for yourselves. We're getting ganked.
I stand ready.
Killing spree.
Oh, the brush got him killed. Oh my
An enemy
goodness.
has been slain.
So sad.
Double kill.
Alright.
Protect our land.
The out farm. Jesus. Bronze farm. Now I know I'm not the best farmer ever.
In the king's name.
Fiora being the villain was actually a very positive thing.
Be bold. Be just.
We asked for it so much. Still stronger than you, baby. We can dive now because she doesn't ever riposte.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Alrighty. We didn't even use the Green's Father's Gift. Let's proc it on the minion. We push a little easier and faster. Guess this is our surrender game for them. Yes, Real's probably thinking he can carry. He won't be able to do that.
We fight for those.
I wanted to keep my silence to stop her ult, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I'm just sorry I'm recording this game because this is very bad. This is not very nice as a game. Like, Jesus, holy shit! I'm sorry for the quality, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can still see how the overall feel Garen gives is still pretty nice. Alright, so this is actually an important thing that I'm gonna stress out. As Garen, you're actually supposed to build my usual, you know, armor pen Garen. I really am. Wouldn't lie. So actually... This Fiora thing. So yeah, the usual Garen build, armor pen Garen build, my bad. It would be, you know, an offensive item, Yomus, and then the magic resistance hybrid sort of item, which is actually now the Edge of Night instead of the Moth. But an important thing that you guys want to consider is that the Moth is still a pretty damn good item, I think. So I wouldn't see why not actually still building it anyway, you know, you can do that. Oh, whoa, he almost died. Let's just kill this bitch. It's just that it's more of a defensive item now rather than armor. Than getting armor pen, but you can still get it. It's still pretty good. Oh shit! Actually, you know what? Let me just do this. Let's do it. They're trolling, so why not? Let's go for the Duskblade. Does it actually give CDR? Doesn't. Nope, no CDR. But you do get more lethality to go for, as you can see. Lethality. Oh whoa, she's actually killing the Fizz. No way, man. This is how Fiora is balanced. She can kill a fucking 9 and 5 Fizz while being 2 and 6 balanced. Hey, you're not supposed to live? Alright, so if we actually get to bottom lane, we can't dive because we have absolutely no armor, but we can stalk our praise. We could use our spell shield. That actually stops the channel. Oh no! Exhaust, really? I'm dead. Oh, I actually just jumped into the crowd. Whatever, I was dumb. I should have activated my... Talking about this, yeah, everybody's putting the reason for lost in other shoes. Yeah, it's very sad. Oh, sad story. We're actually starting this row, so I'm actually gonna go back to top lane and continue my pressure. Wasting so much time anywhere else is no point, really. She's still lifesteal. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Making sure we go through the brush here.
Your turret has been
So the
destroyed.
tanky Garen build also now gives 40% CDR in all cases, thanks to the what's it called? The Mob Memorial is now getting CDR, which is very good. It's very nice to have that. But it actually doesn't give any more armor pen except for Black Lever, so both builds are going to be extremely good in my opinion. That's my 2 cents. I really think this season will be a very good season for Garen, but we are going to obviously need let's just quickly clear this. Our A dealing insane damage. Holy shit. Actually thought Cat would linger here, but she won't, so let's keep going. Have you seen this Katarina mate? I mean, for real. Well, look at my move speed out of combat thanks to the... Yeah, I have a lot of move speed. But as you can see, I'm squishy. I'm ending up squishy, as you can see. It's pretty sad. I think Hecarim isolated himself. Oh, whoa, it actually... Fuck me, I can't believe it. So the Hecarim is actually winning against the Kha'Zix. Weird. Oh, let's go get this. There we go. Why don't no minions. Duskblade. Let's get some armor now. She's a keeps shard. I wonder what she's gonna build.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, let's work on the Deadman's Blade. More move speed out of combat, and also a very nice... this guy's starting to talk too much.
An enemy has been slain.
This is so good. This item is so fucking good. What's this?
Fear not.
Where did I get this from? Where did I get this from? I don't know. Is it from the Edge of Night? Oh no, it's actually the Duskblade. Alright, right. I forgot about this new weird passive that they got into it.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, keep chasing the Caitlyn. That's gonna pay you off. Time to get out of here. Bet he didn't expect that. She lives? Lord. See you guys later. Oh, man! Whoa, baby! Yeah, giving mobility to champions who are not supposed to have it. Let's go. Shield's almost back up, so we can actually think about some more offensive plays. I wish I could get to the Ezreal and kick his ass, but I can't. What killed her? Oh, right, the minion. Oh Jesus, I'm dead. This champion is so unbalanced. Fuck me. After being unseen for at least 1 second, your next base attack against enemy champion will deal 196 true damage on a hit. Lasts 4 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty good. When spotted by an enemy wards, causes a blackout for 8 seconds. Disabling or enemy wards. This is actually fucking awesome. This is awesome for Garen because you can just go inside of a brush and so I'd say my objective play is being pretty good. Now watch me go get another inhibitor. That's another Cloud Drake. Holy shit. We're really banking up on the move speed out of combat thingy. Why are you guys going through there? Minion block? The minions got minion blocked. Oh no. Do you guys see this? They're actually over there. Ah, this is fucking weird.
Shut down.
In the king's name.
Fizz has finally decided to get into objectives rather than just pushing the mid lane without any obvious, you know, interesting thing. Yeah, I parried your shit too with my spell shield, little bitch. Boom! Get the fuck out of here. You annoying little bitch. Did you guys see what happened? I parried Harry Foss with my shield. Oh wait. I actually didn't silence her. Wanted to silence her to interrupt, but... Alright. I'm gonna go for Warmogs now. Either Warmogs or Frozen Mallet, but Warmogs is better because it gives CDR.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright. By now we actually do have 73 armor pen because most of us are starting to get the... Did I get that? Yes, I did. Thank you so much. So we should actually have something around 60 armor pen, like when it comes to the actual stat.
An enemy has been slain.
If I didn't kill the Fiora there, we would have had issues. Really? Did I really get snared? Really? Oh! Alright, GG would be. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up, guys. I think this season is probably gonna be a pretty good Garen season. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.